Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NCB's Taxes 2025 webinar. We're excited to have you join us as we bring together leaders, experts from Tax Administration, TAJ, Visa, and Mid-Island Corporate Services to provide you with valuable insights on managing your tax payments efficiently. This evening, we will cover key aspects of tax compliance, the benefits of using your NCB business credit card for tax payments, and practical strategies to simplify the tax filing process. Whether you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, or managing corporate finances, this session is designed to help you navigate the tax season with confidence. To kick things off, let's hear from Cardia Cephas, Taxpayer Education Officer from Tax Administration Jamaica, who will take us through the importance of being compliant. Now, I want to share with you a little bit about the Taxpayer Education Unit, which is in the St. Andrew Revenue Service Center. Now, as part of the tax reform program, Tax Administration Jamaica has restructured its delivery of tax education services since April 1st, 2012. This resulted in the establishment of a Taxpayer Education Unit and the installment of a taxpayer education officers and managers in each of the 4 revenue centers island-wide. The mandate of the unit is to educate the public with a view to increase the level of voluntary tax compliance among our residents. In executing this mandate, they conduct the following functions: school taxpayer education program called STEP, advisory visits, special taxpayer assistant program called STAP, seminars, exposition, consultation with new businesses, operate an e-filing center, and e-services 1 to demonstration. This evening, Ms. Cephas, who will present to us, is a graduate from the University of the West Indies and holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Spanish and a postgrad in modern language and education. She has in excess of 15 years experience in the field, and her motto, along with her team, is empowerment through education. Please help me welcome Ms. Cephas to present.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having me today. Tax Administration Jamaica has been partnering with the NCB for several years now, and it is an honor today to actually share on this platform in terms of telling you what the importance of being compliant. All right, so I will be sharing my screen in this presentation so that you may be able to just follow directly. Can everyone see my screen now? Right. Okay, so today we'll be looking at tax compliance, e-services, payment options, and you. Based on our objectives today, based on the discussion that I'll be having, at the end of the discussion, I want participants to understand what tax compliance is, the Jamaica tax system, due dates for filing returns, implications of late filing, implications of non-filing, benefits of filing and paying on time, and payment options. What is tax compliance? So tax compliance is the degree to which a taxpayer complies with the Jamaica's tax laws. And in a nutshell, this is saying to us, file all returns required and pay all necessary taxes and contributions on time. In Jamaica, we operate a self-assessed tax system. What does this do? This gives the taxpayer greater control and responsibility over their tax affairs. It allows taxpayers to calculate, file, and pay their taxes at specific times by the revenue authorities. And in the height of our tax season now, where income tax returns are due on or before March 17th this year, what we do is urge you to come on board, file on time, file online, and use your NCB options to ensure that you are compliant. We look at our due dates. So all our income tax returns are due on or before March 15, that's annually. But for this year, it's just a little shift. The 15th is going to be on a weekend, so our due date is on March 17th. All right, so S04 and S04A returns, that's for the self-employed persons, PIT partnerships, CIT for corporate, IT12 for charitable institutions, and IT15 for companies operating under the special economic zone. Those returns are all due on or before March 15th. We take a look at another important return, which is GCT, General Consumption Tax. This return is due by the last working day of the month following the taxable period. For example, January 2025, all the activities, that's a taxable activity operated in January 2025 will be due on or before February 28, 2025. We go to SO1, which is the employer's monthly remittance payroll deductions, due on or before the 14th of the following month. For example, statutory deductions for January 2025, due on or before February 14th, 2024. So it should be 2025, my apologies. And our annual SO2, which is the employer's annual return, will be due on or before March 31st. So these are our due dates, and we ask that all our taxpayers comply in order to remain compliant and to actually have that level of compliance, so that you will actually benefit from obtaining your tax compliance certificate when necessary. We look at for failure to file. When taxpayers fail to file, what are the consequences or what are the challenges? So we have some consequences here. So failure to comply will result in penalties and interest accrued on your account. Demand notice may be issued by our officers. Assessment may be raised on your accounts, and also court action. So if you have failed to comply by filing your returns on time or by even paying, so any one of these actions can be levied upon you. We look at late filing of returns. So penalties and interest do accrue for late submission of returns. So penalties accrue at $5,000 per month until the return is due. And the interest rate accrues on the penalty as well at a rate of 16.632% per annum. So what we urge you to be compliant, file on time so that you can avoid penalties and interest. For non-submission of returns, a demand notice may be issued. An assessment may be raised for GCT. If you fail to file the return within the required time, if it's 30 days past the due date, then an assessment may be raised. This is empowered by the Commissioner General. So the Commissioner General has the right to raise an assessment for the period that the return is not filed. Court action. And when we look at the criminal offense, also you can be charged in court. So you may be charged for not filing the return. So if you are someone to be taken to court for a return that is not filed, then it is up to the right of the magistrate to charge. So you will have to pay that amount in court, and you will still be required to file your return. So we can actually avoid all of this just by filing and paying on time, right? What are the benefits of on-time filing and payments? So one, avoidance of penalty and interest. 2, we will look at employment tax credit. So for employers who have employees and are filing SO1s, that is the monthly statutories, on time. So you file on time and you pay on time. This is a benefit to you in terms of how you calculate the income tax. So the specified payments, namely education tax, NIS, NHT, and HART, those are specified payments that once you pay on time during the year, if you pay all 12 months on time, then you are able to use those payments to calculate. And it is 30% that you will get in regards to your income tax. So say, for instance, your income tax is 500,000 and your employment tax credit is 100,000. Once you find if 30% is less than the 500,000, then you can use the same to offset your income tax. So what it does, it reduces the amount that you are to pay. We look at our enhanced payment options. So Tax Administration Jamaica has listened to our taxpayers, and in order to serve you better, we look at the new beginning that we have, right? So in order to make it easier for filing and to make payments, TAJ is constantly improving the system that we have. So improving our services, and also we continue to explore new options to make it even better for you. So the purpose of our enhanced payment, we want to encourage compliance, to create a more convenient way to pay taxes, to accept electronic bank transfer from payments from local banks, and also to accept wire transfers from overseas. In order for persons to make your payment online and to also file your returns online, persons must first have a Jamaican tax portal login. How this is done? If you visit our tax office, you can complete the application form for electronic filing account registration, and we are able to assist you in the process, creating the account for you and also registering you so you may be able to get access to file and pay on time. If you go to our website at www.jamaicatax.gov.jm, you will be able to create your tax portal login also and to apply for e-services. Applying for e-services is virtual. It is virtual. Once you have been approved, then you are now ready to file and pay on time. If you have any challenges, you can always reach out to us at our customer care line at 188-TAX-L. We have our officers ready and waiting to assist you. What are some more benefits of our e-filing? You file returns and make payments anywhere, anytime. So if I have to catch a plane to go to Dubai, I'm fine. I can always file and pay anywhere, anytime. It eliminates need to visit the tax office to submit tax returns. Saves time, no more waiting in line. It reduces paperwork, as whatever is done online, you can always go online to retrieve it. It allows view of your account summary. Some of our online services: traffic ticket payments, property taxes, motor vehicle fitness fees, driver's license renewal, raised taxes, motor vehicle registration renewal, and also domestic taxes. So when you are registered for e-services, there are many options that you can access. So you access all of these options and whatever is applicable to you. We also have our TAJ mobile app, where you can download the mobile app from our Play Store, and that's for Android users. And you will be able to, you'll have limited service on it, but you'll be able to pay your traffic tickets, your property taxes, motor vehicle fitness fee. And also there's a new feature that has been added because you have been speaking to us and we have been listening. So you are able to go onto your mobile, your TAJ mobile app, and you can pay for your police records there, right? We have our payment options in line and online. So inline, taxpayers may visit our office to make various payments using your NCB Visa debit or your credit cards. And for your taxpayers may utilize option for making payment online for various taxes and fees, and that is online. So continue to use your NCB cards to make your payments just to ensure that you are compliant. So some of our options include our bill payment option, which is available to all NCB customers. Your debit and credit card option, accessible by raised by our taxpayers. Direct funds transfer option, and it's available to all customers. It replaces the direct banking advice process for the tax accounts, and it is managed by our raised platform. So it becomes easier for you. It's more convenient. So for bill pay, customers of NCB will be encouraged to utilize the bill pay option. How do you do this? So the NCB bill pay requires the client to add TAJ as a payee on their online access on the bank's bill pay platform. Add TAJ as the account type and add TAJ as well as the branch. So for the branch, if you're paying as a self-employed person, you will be indicating that you are going to add your TRN. Then you will see another option to add the branch. The branch is going to be the 4 zeros at the end, unless you have different branches that you would have registered with the Companies Office of Jamaica. So if you have a 001 at the end or a 002, it is dependent on how many branches you have registered, then you are able to add this branch. So when we're talking about adding the branch, it is the branch to your TRN, okay? We look further at the direct funds transfer. So we have customers of all bank may use the direct funds transfer option. This option requires our client to generate a direct funds transfer number in RAISE. So this means that you have the power to allocate how you would prefer the money to be paid over to THA. This is achieved by creating the payment advice. What you do when you are ready to ensure that you conduct this transaction, you're going to record the DFTN as it is displayed on the payment advice. For example, DFT 123456701, right? So you will find this on the payment advice to the top right, where you have other information regarding your TRN. You will see what the DFT is, then you're going to use that number in your transfer. You can add that in the memo field as well. You include this information to their bank in order to effect the transfer to Tax Administration Jamaica. What are the benefits to our clients? So the date of the payment using direct funds transfer will be the date the transfer is credited to TAJ. Being able to generate an official receipt online at any time. So once you have completed your direct funds transfer, you can visit the web page, you log in, you scroll down to generate payment advice, complete the required fields in terms of the amount that was transferred. You're going to select how much was done and so you'll select along with the other information that is required. You'll be able to generate your receipt, print and store. Also, it gives the clients full control of the data entry regarding the direction and the allocation of the payments. So if you directed the payment and something is wrong, there's still no need to worry. Once you reach out to us at Tax Administration Jamaica, we will be able to facilitate you in making the necessary adjustments. So no direct banking advice needed for this. No need to retrieve manual payment receipts from the processing office. The date of payment is the date transfer of funds that is confirmed in our TAJ account. So if you do the transaction today, then that is going to be the date of the transaction. Once it is received, even if it comes over to us and it is processed, say, another day, it will be processed on the date of the transfer. For more information, you can reach out to us at our tax helpline, which is 888 tax help. That's 829-4357. You can visit our website at www.jamaicatax.gov.jm. You can also follow us on our Facebook page. You can follow us you can tweet us on Jamaica Tax, and we are also on Instagram. So you can find us on Instagram, Tax Administration Jamaica. So here I am actually at the end of another presentation with you. And I hope that the information, you will find it very useful. Tax Administration Jamaica, changing the way we do business.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Cephas. Thank you very much for sharing with us this evening. So whether you are a sole trader or partnership, or you operate a limited liability company, or you are an individual, you have been brought up to date as to the dates for filing and the benefits of on-time filing. And that I know a lot of persons are excited to hear about the tax credit if you file on time. I don't think a lot of persons know about that, but that's money back into your business. And I was glad to hear her speak about registration for e-servicing. You are able to retrieve your filings anytime, anywhere. And whether it is inline or online that you are doing your filing, remember, use your NCB credit card to make your payments. So we are down to our question and answer section, and I'm going to invite you all to place your questions in the chat so that we can let Ms. Cartier Cephas answer those questions. And our first question is, what is the meaning of RAIS? That's the acronym RAIS.
So that is one of our internal system, which is the Revenue Administration Information System.
Kelvin, I think you're muted.
Yeah, another question asks, person asks, is there a direct line other than the 888 number that you can get through on, as that number rings sometimes without an unanswered?
Yes, so we have our taxpayer education officers who actually have different lines, especially from our St. Andrew Revenue Service Centers. And I'll be able to place those numbers in the chat. I'm going to place the numbers for the education officers. So you can reach us directly, or you may be able to reach us at the offices.
Another question is, if you are registering, so the question says, suppose I want to stop paying the SO1 because I am now self-employed. What does this person need to do?
All right. Once you are self-employed, you are required to file your S04, which is the self-employment, which is the returns for self-employed persons. If the SO1s are for employees, along with the contribution from the employers. So the SO1s would have been the monthly statutory, and that would have been deducted by the employer at their matching portion to the contributions and taxes and paid over to TAJ. And that is how it would have been done. If you are employed, and if you're employed, are moving from employment to self-employment, what you need to do is to ensure that you inform us, and we may be able to guide you correctly in terms of the immediate or the effective date of self-employment. So we'll be able to register you as of that date in order for you to file your correct taxes.
So we have space for one more question, and this question says, when registering our business and I get a TRN, how do I receive the new TRN? I guess you'd want to tell them both for sole trader and for limited liability company.
So for limited liability, once you have registered at the Companies Office of Jamaica, you will receive a new TRN. That's for entities. So whether it is limited liability partnerships, you will receive a different TRN. It normally starts with 0, but for sole proprietorship, so for self-employed person trading accounts, you open your business, you register your business. What will happen is that the TRN, your personal TRN, will be upgraded with the branch. So whether it has 001, and the 001 will signify that you have registered a sole proprietorship. If you register more than once a sole proprietorship, for example, you're registering, say a chain, I have here in Butin, I have many locations, one in Halfway, one in Spanish Town, one in Maypen, and I need to register these branches because I'm trading as those are sole proprietorship. So the addition to your TRN, which would have been the 001, will signify one of the branch. 002 would have been another one. So say you have one in Halfway, which is the primary, you could have that as the 001. That's the extension to your TRN. One in Spanish Town with another 002 that indicates a different branch. One in Maypen with your extension as a 003 that indicates another branch. So that's how it is registered. And it is also presented to you on your registration certificate received from the Companies Office of Jamaica.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Cardia Cephas, there from Tax Administration Jamaica. Sorry, we have some more questions, and hopefully we will get those questions answered. So we'll answer you directly. We are not able to, because of time, we are not able to answer those questions here online. Our next presenter, Marco De Cormes, is the Director of Visa Commercial Solutions. Now, Marco is a graduate in Business Administration with a master's degree in international business. He has extensive knowledge in international banking and corporate treasuries, with experience in several countries with diverse cultures and different regulations and technology development. He's a director of Visa Solutions for the Caribbean and is based in Dominican Republic. He has worked for over 20 years at Citibank in the risk and transactional banking area, where he oversaw the area of local and international cash management, trade finance services, and supply chain financing, offering solutions to businesses and corporate treasuries. He began his career in Bolivia, his home country. Then from Peru, he served both countries. In Dominican Republic, he began his experience in the Caribbean to later managing the English Caribbean from Trinidad and Tobago. Additionally, he has experience in microfinance, having worked in a pioneering entity in the sector. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Marco De Cormes.
Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, Kelvin, for your introduction. More than happy to be here with you. What we're going to talk now is regarding how you can maximize your business potential. Taking leveraging the business credit cards that now NCB currently offers for smart tax payments. Okay. Given this confidentiality notice regarding the information we're going to share, I wanted to begin the presentation by letting you know how relevant we understand the small and medium businesses are for the economy. right? Close to 99%, if not 100%, 99.5% of the firms of the companies in the region are small and medium business. That's why we're strongly focused on this sector, because it represents more than 60% of the productive employment in the countries. There are more than 93 million SMBs in Latin America and the Caribbean. So this is why we are strongly focused in NCB as well, with initiatives like this, supporting this type of businesses, right? Now, before moving into what is the key topic, which is how to pay taxes, I want to let you know the way we see it, how the SMEs have adapted, have been modified the way they are working currently, you know, especially because there's a before and after COVID, right? That is, there was the accelerator to digitizing all the different ways to be paid, to pay it and be paid, right? So one third of the SMEs now understand that it's crucially very important that work with the bank that hopes to help them digitize their processes, right? More than half is very important, just not important at all, just 1%. So that means that after the survey we ran across Latin America and the Caribbean, we found out this as well. On the top right, you'll see that especially the millennials running SMEs, 4 out of 10, they are not accepting cash anymore, and just the Gen Xs, just 3 out of 10, they are accepting less, or they are accepting less cash than ever before, right? So these are some data regarding that we want to share with you regarding how to show you the way we are seeing the business and how we're perceiving the market, right? And regarding the challenges that we always try to review and update to focus along with the issuers or the financial institution like NCB regarding all the challenges the SMBs face currently. Basically, there are 3, right? Accessing to cash flow, because the way we see it, the credit card is giving you the access to free cash flow for 30, 40, 50 days, right? The other thing that you're always pursuing is being more productive. And the other thing is the way you want to control costs. I mean, be more productive, the cash flow, get credit access, be more productive and control the costs. So basically, these are what we believe are the permanent challenges and what the SMEs are currently working on, right? Based on that, we believe that there are key tools that, well, in 4 different aspects, the way we can help support the transformation of the SMBs and driving the digitally, and everything related to, especially to today's topic, which is tax payment. You know, first of all is optimize your payments. You know, in the way you can expedite, you can eliminate manual work, reduce administrative overhead, you'll be more efficient, right? And that reduces more time to run the business, more time to keep growing the business. The other thing is access to cash flow. As we mentioned before, if you have a credit card and you pay taxes now, you have like a 30, 40, 50 days, depending on which date you cut off time. You can get this free cash flow to pay tax. You pay the taxes now, and then you can pay to the bank or pay the credit card like 30, 40, 50 days. So, that way we can, with this solution, you can optimize your cash flow, you know, because in some cases, especially in this season, in some cases, you will be facing some liquidity constraints, right? And the other thing is visibility and control, because if you pay cash, there's no record of when you pay, if you paid, how have you paid, right? But if you pay with a credit card, for sure you will be, besides allocating the resources strategically, you will be taking control and getting visibility about the payment. And then finally, the increased security, because you can avoid fraud, about all the risks associated with tax payments that no, you haven't paid, there's no record. There will always be the record that you have paid with the credit card. So with these 4 tools, we want to address this permanent challenge that you currently face. And now we're going to see one by one each one of them, right? Regarding optimizing your payments, as we mentioned before, there's the way to streamline your tax payments. You can avoid the amount of paperwork, check writing, check postages, taking the check, issuing the check, going to the counter, doing all the paperwork. And besides that, the simplified reconciliation. Now that you have paid with the card, everything is going to be recorded, the transactional tracking. So you can get, as we mentioned before, one of the key things that you're focusing on is clarity and control over your finances, right? And that way you will be focusing on what you have to do. Keep selling, keep growing, right? So this is the way we said we can help with the credit card to optimize your payments. And this is another topic we already covered, the access to cash flow. As we mentioned, especially in this season, right after the end of the year, the business are not ramping up. I mean, people have less cash, and so they are demanding less on the business side. So in some cases, you'll be having some constraints because there are less sales than the previous quarter. But now you have to do the payment. So we can use the card to get the access to the cash flow, and then you can start collecting the funds to actually pay for the card, despite that you already paid for the taxes, right? So the business card is going to be offering flexible payment terms, allowing you to defer the payments. Meanwhile, you maintain the liquidity for the business expense that you currently have, right? And the third topic, as we mentioned before, is you're getting visibility and control. Business cards give you the insights and info regarding spending, because you can keep track. You can review your statement. You can go into the app. You can do review. What are the categories that you paid? Who do you pay? When do you pay? Why did you pay? And not only tax-related transactions, but all the payments you do it to the suppliers. That detailed transaction data simplifies tax reporting, as I mentioned here. But beyond that, gives you clarity regarding all the things that you paid. Regarding the compliance, to ensure that the money that all the money, instead of giving the money to somebody to do the payment, you issue the credit card, you do the payment, so you can avoid errors, penalties, or missed deductions, and avoid miss the discount, especially, right? And finally, the security. I mean, this is paramount for business owners regarding financial transactions. You have to have a clear understanding. When did you pay? To whom do you pay? How you paid? So business cards will give you security. The chip and all the technology for monitoring and the zero liability protection, safeguarding, or unauthorized use and fraudulent activities that perhaps in some cases you have to incur. Right, and now just to be closing this part of the presentation, if you compare how do you pay, how do you use the business card against other methods, in checks, we're listing here few of the issues that are addressed or arise when you do the checks. The checks is instant payment processing. You don't have to issue the check, drive the check, and see if it's clear, because perhaps you miss a part of the signature, so the check is bounced, and so the IRS is not received the funds, so you miss the date, stuff like that. Fraud protection as well, because checks can be forged. You can write a check, and someone more diligently could make some amends to the check you issue. So with this, you can avoid those. You can enrich. You could have the fraud protection. In the transfers, obviously, there's a greater flexibility regarding time, and besides that, very important, the rewards and the incentives that you receive if you use the card instead of the bank transfer. The bank transfer, if you want to pay with bank transfer, you pay today, your cash is gone today. I mean, the liquidity is affected today, and you do not have any reward nor incentive. However, if you use the credit card, as we mentioned before, we will have 30, 40, 50 days or free cash flow, and besides that, all the incentives and rewards that you receive, right? And even worse with cash, the reduced risk of losing the cash or it having the tail or record keeping. So basically, this is what we want to share with you regarding the differences. If you opt for using the credit card to do the tax payments instead of checks, ACH, or even cash, with this way, and not only regarding to tax payments, but to all the payments that you do to your suppliers, we want to support to streamline your processes, improving your cash flow, giving you more security, being able to receive the rewards that you receive, the incentives you receive, the discounts, and this way we can navigate the tax obligations more easily and more efficiently. As a business owners, we want to support the embracing that the business card, and not only digitize the way you pay, but the way you get paid, right? So there's too many unlocked new opportunities to mitigate risks in today's very, very competitive landscape. Because as we mentioned, 99.5% of the SMEs are, of the companies, the established companies are SMEs. So there's a fierce competition, and we understand that between you to serve your clients, to offer the services or to deliver the goods that you offer. So with this, we close the presentation. We want to make it quite short, so to ensure that if you have any question, we have plenty of time to do it. Thank you very much for your time and your attendance. I don't know if you have any questions by now.
All right. Thank you very much, Marco de Carmes. You heard it from Marco de Carmes. And if you're just joining, you are tuned in to Maximizing Your Business Potential, leveraging business credit cards for smart tax payments. And you just heard from Marco de Carmes on how to optimize your payments, eliminate that paperwork and the check writing, access to cash flow. And I know all businesses love access to cash flow, and gain visibility and control and increase security. So thank you very much, Marco. And I invite you all to place your questions in the chat so that we can ask you. Go on. And our first question, Marco, is why are there no debit cards for our business accounts?
Well, actually, we're working on it, and Alicia can attest to all that. We're working on it, so you can very soon you'll have a business debit card with very, very good benefits. But for the next tax season coming, hopefully you'll be able to have access to business debit cards, not only consumer debit, but also business debit cards. In that way, that's a very good point regarding the business debit, because if you do not have a credit card today, you can get a business debit, so you can start building up your credit reports, right? Because the banks will be able to see how much you're managing within your businesses, to whom you're paying, how you're paying, how you're getting paid. So the business debit is coming soon, and that's what I can tell you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Marco. And to everyone, the presentation will be uploaded to National Commercial Bank's YouTube site. And so you'll be able to view the presentation if you did not start with us and you want to be able to view or to share with someone else. All right. Thank you very much, Marco. There does not seem to be any more questions. I guess everyone is raring to go to use their Visa debit card to their Visa credit card, that is, to go and make their payments. Our third presenter.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Have a very good night.
Yes, thank you, Marco. So our third presenter is Miss Odisha Blackwood, and she is from Mid-Island Corporate Services, and she is a senior accountant. And Miss Odisha Blackwood, she has been with the company for over 20 years, and the company provides a host of services to the community at large. And they are located at shop number 8, Leaders Plaza, Mandeville, Manchester. And so here we have Miss Odisha Blackwood, and she will be presenting to us. Over to you now, Miss Blackwood.
Hi, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Are you hearing me clearly? Okay, good. All right, awesome. So today I will be telling you about Mid-Island Corporate Services, the services that we offer, as well as to give you some tips to help to simplify filing your taxes. So Mid-Island was established or incorporated in 2002, and we have been in operation since then. So that is over 23 years of experience in catering to you and your business and helping you to meet your personal and business goals. So some of the services that we offer when it comes to filing of your returns, we offer all of those. So when it comes to the SO1, your SO2, your GCT returns, we file all of those. When it comes to personal income tax filing, we file those. We file corporate income tax returns. So whether you are a sole trader, partnership, you have a charity, we file those returns as well. Excuse me. We file trade and business license returns. So once you are operating, you're providing any form of trading, you are required to file your trade and business license return. We provide that service for you as well. We prepare audited financial statements as well as management accounts. When it comes to the company's office section, we provide all those services as well. So you have a new company, you want to register with the company's office, we provide that service. If you are a sole trader, you want to register your business name, we provide that service for you as well. If you want to get your tax compliance certificate, we provide that service as well. Letter of good standing, status letter from the company's office, you name it, we can do it for you. We also offer training in Sage and QuickBooks accounting software. So in this case, what we do is that you have your staff, but they don't really understand the Sage or the QuickBooks software. We will come in and we will walk them through the entire process of how to set up the accounts, how to enter the information from your bank statements, from your invoices, from your check stubs. We will show them how to reconcile the bank accounts, how to prepare monthly reports, and then how to generate those reports and print those reports for your use. We also provide human resource management. And what this entails is that we source staff for your organization. So let's say you come to us and you want an accountant. You tell us what you need, what you're looking for in that person. We send out the ads for you. We conduct the interview process. We shortlist, we provide that list to you. We have a discussion, and then you would meet with those clients and we will help you to make the final decision and assist with the placement, as well as to provide support following the placement until they are fully established in the organization. We also offer business plan services. So we write the business plan for you. No matter the level of financing that you're looking for, we will be able to provide that service for you. So what that entails is that you have an idea and you go to the bank requesting some money, but they want to see exactly what your idea entails, how much money they will need, how much return they can get. We will do that for you. So we are with you for the entire process. So from start to finish, we are there with you. So we write the plan, we discuss with you, we go back to you and show you first draft, second draft, then we submit to the bank, and we are there every step of the way. Every questions we're answering, we're liaising with the banks, all the other stakeholders, and we are integral in the process until the money hits your bank account. So we are a full service organization here at Mid-Island Corporate Services. We are dedicated to providing convenience for you while you file your taxes and prepare your audited financial statements. What some of you might not know is that we are one of the major accounting firms here in Mandeville, Manchester. And some of our successes include getting the first BPO center in Mandeville, Manchester. It is located on Ward Avenue that currently houses the operations for Sutherland Global. We're also responsible for retooling a quarry here in central Manchester. We are responsible for getting the first and only special economic zone of operation here in central Jamaica. And we are also working on the construction of our second BPO center here in Mandeville, as well as 160,000 square foot of commercial space to complement the said BPO. All right, some accounting tips that I have for you here is to, one, maintain a fixed asset register, because this is very important as it relates to claiming capital allowance. So what a fixed asset register is, it can be done in Excel or it can be written down and kept safe. So this is a document that lists all of the assets that you or your organization owns. So in Excel, you will have the type of asset, whether it's a motor vehicle, equipment, furniture, machinery. You have the date when it was acquired, a description of the equipment, the amount that you paid for it, and the custodian or the person using or in charge of it. And with that, each year, now when you're ready to prepare your financial statements to file your income tax returns, you'll send that to your accountant, and they will use that to help you to claim for your capital allowance, which reduces your income tax liability. It is important for proper asset documentation and recording. Remember, keep your invoices, as those are important. Those are your support, your evidence. Okay. Another tip is to help to reduce your tax filing liability is to file and pay your returns on time each month. And as Ms. Cephas has said, it qualifies you for employment tax credit, which is important. Again, another allowance that helps you to reduce your tax liability is the contractor's levy. So this is a 2% charge that is removed from your gross contract sum, and that is remitted to TAJ. And when it's time for you to file your income tax return, you can access that amount, and it helps to directly reduce your income tax liability. Another tip is to always complete stock counts. This is important, especially at the year end, as it will help you to get an accurate view of the amount of stock that you have on hand. It is also a control mechanism in that it will help you to keep track of your items and to ensure that there are no loopholes where stocks or items can go missing and you are not aware of it. Record keeping. This is important in that the information that you provide helps to file your income tax returns each year. So when it comes to data entry, you can provide as much details as possible. So if you prepare your data entry in-house with your company, what we recommend is that you input as much data as possible into your system, whether it's Peachtree or Sage, input as much data as possible in your system. And when you send us a backup of that system, that will show us exactly what those transactions are, even before we see the invoices. And that is important in that it shows us exactly what is happening in the organization, and it reduces the number of questions that we may have to ask you. It is important to maintain evidence. So these would be all of your invoices, all of your receipts for your motor vehicles that you bought, your purchases, all of that. That is important to maintain as well. And filing those is important. So we recommend a monthly filing system where each month, say for January, you have all of the bills that were paid in January in one file, including the date that it was paid and the payment method used and the amount that was paid, whether it was a part payment or a full payment. So each month you can take up that file and see exactly what was paid, see exactly what is happening in your business. All right, when it comes to personal income tax returns now, those are required by persons who are self-employed and those persons who are directors or secretaries of companies. It is important to note that if you might have your company, but you're also fully employed or employed for part-time in another organization, when you are filing your return, you will require your P24 from your employer, and that is just a summary of all of the taxes that was deducted from your salary within that year. And that will be required to be turned over to TAJ when you're filing your personal income tax returns. It is also important to ask questions of your accountants because we are here to help. And it ensures that when you ask questions, you understand exactly what is happening, you understand the processes, and you know exactly what to do, because it can be costly, especially as it comes to filing your income tax returns. When you file late, you file improper. So it is important to ask questions of your accountants. Okay, that is the end of my presentation. Any questions?
Thank you very much, Ms. Adisha Blackwood. Remember, you are in tune to maximizing your business potential. And of course, Ms. Adisha Blackwood would have just shared some accounting tips on how you can maximize your business potential. And of course, you would have heard of the services that the company offers. And I see in the chat person saying, I need an accountant. No. Do you have a so first question, do you have a contact or branch in Kingston?
No, we're located in Mandeville at the moment.
Could you just share your number again with us? Could you just put it back up on the screen? I see persons here asking for your contact information. All right, there it is. And at the end of the webinar, we will be having a question giveaway, and we'll be asking a question. And some lucky person will get a wonderful giveaway courtesy of National Commercial Bank Marketing Department. So please listen attentively. Oh, by the way, we'll ask one now. So our first question, and this is in relation to Mid-Island Corporate Services. What are the key accounting services provided by Mid-Island Corporate Services? So put your answer in the chat, and someone will get that wonderful giveaway courtesy of our marketing department. Do we have an answer? Let me see if we have an answer. The team is gonna go through and choose those answers. I see those answers coming in. Continue to send those answers. Who knows that? And yeah, we have someone with the answer here, our first correct answer, and that is from, drum roll, Tiana Simmons. So Tiana Simmons was the first one with the correct answer. All right, lovely. So we move on to our next presenter, which is Miss Alicia Smith. Now, just to let you know a little bit about Miss Alicia Smith, she is a seasoned financial professional with an MBA in Business Administration from the University of South Wales and a BSc in Business Management. Alicia joined NCB in 2016 and currently serves as the Product and Portfolio Officer for Business Credit Cards, specializing in MSME segment. With extensive experience in business strategy and financial solutions, Alicia is dedicated to supporting businesses by providing innovative payment and financing solutions to enhance efficiency and drive growth. Her expertise lies in product development, portfolio management, and strategic planning, ensuring that businesses have access to financial tools tailored to their evolving needs. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Alicia Smith will now make her presentation.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Good evening, everyone. I trust that everybody's hearing me clearly.
Yes, we are.
Hearing me fine? Good. All right, so running a business comes with constant financial demands. You know, your payroll, your supplier payments, taxes, unexpected expenses can add up quickly. Balancing cash flow while keeping operations running smoothly is a challenge that many business owners face, and I'm sure many of you that are on tonight can attest to that. But at NCB, we understand these realities, which is why we have designed the payment solutions to help you manage expenses, to optimize your cash flow and maximize rewards to support your business growth. So today, I will walk you through how these solutions can work for you, whether it's managing your supplier payments, handling your payroll, or just making your strategic purchases. I'll walk you through our solutions to help you with that today. So let's get started. So choosing the right card isn't just about making payments. It's a tool to manage your cash flow, track your expenses. And I mean, Marco would have mentioned some of those things earlier. It's not just about having a card to just make payments, right? It's a tool that is used to track your expenses. You get so much more value from every transaction. The right card helps you to cover your taxes, your custom duties, make your overseas payments while earning your cash back, other travel rewards, And with NCB's flexible payment solutions of up to 55 interest-free days, you can keep your business running smoothly, stay in control of your finances. And if you frequently make cross-border transactions, we have the Visa Platinum business, which is ideal for customers who make overseas payments to suppliers. They travel often or they're making online purchases. This card is designed to simplify your global spending and reduce your costs. So the product is denominated in US dollars, eliminating those foreign exchange fees to save you money on your international transactions. It also offers a Visa Airport Companion, which gives you 5 lounge access passes annually, where you're able to enjoy VIP lounge access for a more comfortable travel experience. It also offers purchase protection, price protection, and extended warranty, which safeguards your business purchases against things such as price drops, damage, or defects. It also offers travel accident insurance, giving you, your business, that extra peace of mind when you're traveling, whether you're traveling or whether one of your employees is traveling on behalf of the business. So the Visa Platinum business gives you that seamless US dollar spending with premium travel perks and that added extra protection on your purchases. We also have our NCB Business Edge credit card, which as a business, running a business means constant spending, right? So whether it's for your supplies, your utilities, any overhead and your day-to-day expenses, why not use your NCB Business Edge credit card and get rewarded every step of the way? So this product offers unlimited cashback, where you're able to earn money back on every transaction, whether those transactions are for government spend, like your taxes or your custom duties, or whether it's non-government spend, like your inventory purchases and so on and so much more, right? This product also gives you the Visa Airport Companion, so you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting your cashback as well as some travel perks that comes with this product. So you're able to travel comfortably with exclusive airport privileges, right? And it also offers travel accident insurance, giving you that protection and your employees while you're traveling. So with the Business Edge credit card, every business expense actually works for you. So from your cashback to being able to access NCB miles, it's the perfect tool to manage your day-to-day transactions efficiently. We now move on to our NCB MasterCard Executive Travel Business. And if travel is a big part of your business and majority of your business earnings is in Jamaican dollars, then this card ensures that every trip is smooth, secure, and rewarding. So you're able to earn points on all your business transactions. Every dollar spent earns rewards that can be redeemed for travel, business expenses, and just about anything else, right? It also offers the MasterCard Launch Key access, which with this MasterCard Launch Key access, you're able to skip the airport chaos and relax in VIP lounges worldwide, especially for those business trips, for those persons who are traveling to far places like China and India. The layover is so much more relaxing when you're able to be in an airport lounge, and your card gives you that benefit at no additional cost to you. It also has travel medical insurance, which covers your unexpected medical emergencies while you're traveling, while you're on the road, right? It also offers car rental insurance, so you're able to save on rental coverage while protecting your business trip. So it's important that you know the features and benefits that come with your card, because it's actually savings that can go right back into your business. And we also have our NCB MasterCard Business Elite, and this is designed for the larger entities that conduct large volume transactions. So if your business is managing large expenses, this product comes with higher limits. It also offers unlimited cashback, so you're able to get the most from every business transaction, whether it's a big or small transaction. It also offers extended warranty on purchases, which is extra protection if you're buying equipment or assets. You're able to put that savings back into your business because you don't have to pay for extended warranty from your supplier, as you buying that asset with your business card already gives you that coverage. It also comes with travel accident and purchase insurance, giving you that added security for your trips and major transactions. It also has a unique feature, which is the ATM robbery and assault protection. This allowing you to keep your business financing more secure against unauthorized activity. So in addition to our card solutions, we also offer 2 additional ways to help you manage cash flow, which is our NCB FlexiPay Biz and our balance transfer plan. So let's say you run a small business and you have a big order to fulfill, but cash is tight at the moment. But instead of delaying your purchase or taking on a costly loan, NCB FlexiPay Biz allows you to spread the payment over time in smaller, more manageable installments. So select customers are able to benefit from this solution. And this keeps your business running smoothly while, of course, maintaining your liquidity. And if you currently have a business card with another bank, for some reason, our balance transfer plan allows you to move that balance to a new or an existing NCB business credit card, and you're able to move that balance over to us at a reduced interest rate, a significantly reduced interest rate, and it's also over flexible repayment terms, helping you to consolidate your payments and manage costs more efficiently. So if you're on and you don't have an NCB business credit card, this is how you get started. So we have what is called our startup package. This is for our businesses in the early stages of growth. So it's a dedicated startup package. It's designed to provide the financial support needed for you to scale your business. So this package is ideal for customers within our micro and small segment. It's offering credit card financing of up to $500,000. It's a streamlined application process, which is simple. And you're also able to access a point-of-sale machine to start accepting payments from customers immediately. Additionally, we have our business card pre-approval program, which provides financing of up to $10 million. It's being offered in a seamless and efficient way for businesses to access credit. And it's a fast turnaround time and simplified requirements. And this solution is designed to support your business growth across all segments. So whether you're a small, medium, large enterprise, and you have been registered and operating for greater than 12 months, then you can be onboarded through the business card pre-approval program. And then we have our NCB MasterCard Prepaid, and this is a solution for all your payroll needs. So if you're a business and you're looking for a simple and efficient way to manage your payroll, the NCB MasterCard Prepaid is the ideal solution. It's a reloadable card that allows you to conveniently pay your employees, whether it's for their salaries, if you have employees who you pay travel allowances or other staff-related expenses. It comes with no monthly maintenance fees. The card is accepted worldwide, and the transactions are secure. And it provides a hassle-free way to streamline your payroll, and it also gives your employees the flexibility to access their funds anytime, anywhere. All right, so now that we have covered the card solutions, let's ensure that you never miss a sale, right? So at NCB, we offer a wide range of electronic payment solutions That includes the POS terminals, the mobile POS and ePOS. We also have e-commerce solutions and PaySmart for the online bill payments. These solutions, they ensure that when you're operating your business, you're able to accept all major debit and credit cards. It helps to improve your cash flow and your customer convenience, right? You don't want your customers turning away because you don't have a point of sale. It ensures your customers ensures that there are convenience there for your customers. So we have our point of sale, which is our electronic POS solution. It helps to increase your revenue with next day settlements, 7 days a week. It enhances security by reducing your on-site cash. There's no need to have those large volumes of cash in today's society. The funds go directly to your merchant account. You'll also avoid the hassle of waiting for your checks to clear and to gain access to credit. And also using your POS volumes, you're able to qualify for business credit card or merchant advance loan to help support your business growth, and no collateral is required. We have our mobile POS, and if you're a business that operate on the go, our mobile POS solution is a flexible and cost-effective option. So it's a compact device. It connects to your smartphones or tablets via Bluetooth, allowing for your business to process transactions anywhere. So it's ideal if you are a company that is a mobile entrepreneur or a service-based business. It also comes with lower rental fees and real-time tracking. And it's a smart way to accept payments wherever your business takes you. And then we have our ePOS, which is our newest, which is our newest addition to the fleet of payment solutions that we offer. And what the ePOS does is actually transform your smartphone. So once you have a smartphone that has near-field communication enabled, you're able to accept card payments using that smartphone. Very revolutionary. This is also ideal for smaller entities, persons on the go, persons who don't want you're on the go, so you don't need to have a stationary POS. This solution is ideal for you. We also have our e-commerce solution. So expanding your business online is more important than ever. If your business only operates in the physical world, then you are missing out, and COVID would have taught us all that lesson, right? So our NCB e-commerce solution enables businesses to accept payments online securely. It allows you as business owners to tap into new customer segments, and of course, to increase your revenue streams. These are just some of the features of the e-commerce solution. It's multi-currency. Settlement is done via a single interface. It allows for batch processing. It's PCI compliant gateway, which is that added security that is needed. So it's a safe and secure way to accept payments. We also have our PaySmart solution, which it allows businesses to receive electronic payments through NCB internet banking or telephone banking. It's also another cost-effective way to streamline your bill collections. If you're a business entity and you have bills, you can sign up for PaySmart, and your customers are able to add you as bill payee through their business, through their online banking solutions to make payments to you securely, right? So in closing, I just want to say that at NCB, we pride ourselves as the people's bank. Our goal is to provide businesses with the tools and solutions needed to drive efficiency, to optimize cash flow and of course to support your growth. So whether you need a business card or an easy and efficient way to handle your payroll or a seamless payment solutions, we're here to help. I just want to say thank you for joining, and I'm open to any questions that you may have now.
Thank you very much, Alicia. There you have it. Alicia sharing with us the benefits of having your NCB business credit card, savings, peace of mind, security, business credit cards, solutions to suit all your business needs. And you can save while you're spending, get rewarded while you're spending, and travel in style while using the NCB credit cards. NCB has the most cost-effective way of making and collecting payments. And after all, we are the People's Bank. Thank you very much, Miss Alicia Smith. We invite you to put your questions in the chat, and so we can ask Ms. Smith. And our first question is, if the business is registered for more than 12 months, but is just taking off, can the starter package be accessed?
Yes, so if you have been registered for greater than 12 months, but you actually started operating for between 6 to 12 months, then you can avail of the startup solution.
Another question says, are all the point of sale charges 3% transaction fee plus GCT?
It depends on your business, but I can get more details. So if you can share that information for that specific customer, then we'll reach out to you. But it's based on the rates are based on the customer, the type of operations.
We will have the direct message answer to that question, customer. Another question says, how can a sole trader get access to the ePOS?
So we can take that information as well, and we'll have one of our sales officers reach out to get you started.
All right, so you can leave your contact details, or we'll have a survey at the end. You'll be able to leave your contact details there, and we'll be able to reach out to you and have your answer to those questions. Another question says that if I use my business credit card instead of direct transfer, do I pay a fee? So I guess this person is making a payment and want to use their business credit card instead of doing a transfer. And they're asking if they would pay a fee.
So there is no additional charge when you make payments with your business credit card. You will get your statement. You will know your statement due date. Once you clear your outstanding balances on or before your due date, there's no additional charge.
Excellent, excellent. All right, we have a giveaway question. And I must remind you that our survey is available. We invite you, you should see that survey popping up on your screen. We invite you to share your feedback, and there you can also place your contact details so that we can reach out to you. And while you're doing that, our second giveaway question is, what are the benefits of a NCB business credit card? What are the benefits of a NCB Visa business credit card? Type those answers in the question in the chat, and someone from our marketing unit will check, and as soon as we have a winner, I'll let you know. So keep those answers coming in. We have another giveaway, and this is going to be from the presentation that was done on Visa. stay tuned for that question that is going to be coming up. And that was from the presentation by Marco. So answers coming in. I think we yeah, those answers are coming in fast and furious. I'm not sure we have got I'm seeing sections of the answers, so I'm seeing persons answering one part and not the other part. We have another question. Right, we have a winner, and this is the person who is closest is Melissa Linton. So Melissa Linton will walk away with that prize courtesy of NCB Marketing Division. Our final question, and this one is from Marco's presentation, and it says, and it is, how can a business credit card help to drive digital transformation for SMMBs based, and this is based on Marco's presentation. So how can a business credit card help to drive digital transformation for small and medium businesses? If you were listening closely, you would have heard that answer. I actually also repeated it. Type those answers in. I see parts of the answers coming in. Yes, and marketing will be monitoring that. Another question here for Alicia, and this question is, how can I use the e-commerce on my website? This person said, I have a site that I use for my beauty salon. I have a site that I use for my beauty salon. How can I use the e-commerce on my website?
So once you already have your website up and running, it's actually easier for you to get started. So again, we will have a sales officer contact that person. So if that person could ensure that they leave their contact details, we'll have a sales officer walk you through the process, but it's going to be a simple process to get you started.
All right, and we have a winner for our second question, and that is Theo Smith. So Theo Smith is the winner for our last question. We invite you to share your information in the survey so that we can reach out to you, and we'll be able to contact you based on your interests. And we are happy to serve you. We are the People's Bank, and NCB has the most cost-effective way of making payments and collecting payments. I see our marketing is saying that we have another giveaway this evening, so keep those fingers sharp and ready for typing. And This question is based on the TAJ's presentation, and it says, what is the penalty fee for late filing of returns? What is the penalty fee for late filing of returns? So this, it would be for early persons who would have joined for the first presentation there. Type those answers there in the then we have a answer already. Carrie Ann Willis. So Carrie Ann Willis is or has answered correctly. So thank you very much for participating this evening in our session. We invite you, if your question was not answered online, we will be responding to you. And we thank you for joining with us this evening to maximize your business potential, leveraging your business credit cards for smart tax payments. You're going to be earning while you spend and gaining control, increasing security and access to cash flow. And that is done through using your NCB credit cards, business credit cards to make your payments. We thank you very much for joining. We thank all our panelists for sharing with us this evening. We had Ms. Cardia Cephas, Marco de Carmes, Odisha Blackwood, and of course our own Alicia Smith from NCB. So thank you very much for joining this evening, and we wish you all a safe journey. If you are traveling home, we wish you a safe journey home. And if you're in the comfort of your home, we wish you a good rest of the night. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you, Kelly, and thank you all. Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.